any concern for the fate of Ukrainian victims, what the US must do is agree to participate in diplomatic efforts to end the attack and to put forth a constructive program to facilitate this outcome. And it must be pressured to do so. What a constructive program would be is common knowledge. Its primary element is neutrality for Ukraine, no membership in a hostile military alliance, no hosting of weapons aimed at Russia, no military maneuvers with hostile military forces. A status rather like Mexico, in fact, the entire Western Hemisphere. They cannot join a Chinese-run military alliance, cannot emplace Chinese weapons aimed at the United States on the US border, cannot carry out military maneuvers with China's People Liberation Army. In brief, a constructive program would be about the opposite of current official US policy, which was formalized in an important joint statement on the US-Ukraine strategic partnership signed by the White House on September 1st, 2021. This critically important document has been suppressed in the United States, I assume elsewhere. The document forcefully declared that Ukraine must be free to join NATO. In justification of this stance, Washington continues its posturing about the sanctity of sovereignty, posturing that is eliciting ridicule in civilized circles, particularly in the global South, which knows well from bitter experience that the United States is the world champion in contempt for sovereignty. Well, let's continue with the joint statement. I'll quote it. Here are the words. It finalized a strategic defense framework that creates a foundation for the enhancement of US-Ukraine strategic defense and security cooperation by providing Ukraine with advanced anti-tank and other weapons, along with a robust training and exercise program in keeping with Ukraine's status as a NATO enhanced opportunities partner. That's last September. This shocking document, which is not public, it is public, just not reported. This document extends Washington's contemptuous dismissal of Russia's concerns ever since Bill Clinton's 1998 violation of President George H.W. Bush's firm pledge not to extend NATO to the east, a decision that elicited strong warnings from high-level diplomats, from George Kennan, Henry Kissinger, Ambassador Jack Matlock, CIA Director William Burns, many others. It led Defense Secretary William Perry to come close to resigning in protest, joined by a long list of others with eyes open. And that's, of course, in addition to the aggressive actions by Clinton and his successors that struck directly at Russia's concerns: Serbia, Iraq, Libya, and lesser crimes, all conducted in such a way